En YouTube. Good. YouTube. Zook! Alright, guys, we're gonna see if we can get a 5 minute. I don't know exactly what to call it, a pseudo search or maybe a non victim search. But the goal is to have her drive up for eventually for multiple hours at a time. But right now, I'm gonna see if I can just do 5 minutes. And the reason why I call it a no victim search, that's actually the way to go with it, is there is no sock toy right now. So she's just going to be searching, she's going to be looking around and seeing if she can find anything. Now see, she's looking up in the trees, she's using her memory. And the reason why we're doing a search like this is there can be instances, for example, you could be on a section on a wilderness search where the victim is just not there. So you're just going to be, you might search a couple square miles and not come across anyone. So that's what we're working on today, is having her do that. Another scenario would be, say you have some devastation for some rubble search and like a hurricane, for example. And the town had enough time to evacuate the people. So most of the houses there are going to be empty. Suknatum. So she's going to be searching and not going to find anything. So we're kind of relaying those scenarios where she's not going to be able to find anyone in a search to a practice version of it. She's still going, she's still searching, so that's good. Suknatum! And she's doing her thing, which is nice to see. Now she's going to go check some of the boats up there. I'm going to send her left. Suknatum! Good. So we're closing in on a halfway point here. Like I said, I'm going to see if I can get her drive going for 5 minutes. Good. Good. Suknatum. Good. Suk. Now I've had a couple short ones where I've had her go for 3-4 minutes before she's found her toy at the very end. But this time we're gonna have her go without finding it. And then after that we'll do a normal search, and then we'll run through the obstacle course, work on her stay. And we're nice, and I don't know if you can hear all the wet ground over here, but we've had some pretty decent rain the last few days. Actually pretty warm today. I'm just in a light jacket, not wintered up today. Don't even get it zipped up. Nitum, suk over there. Good. And then pretty soon, I believe sometime next month, the deer season around here will end, which I've definitely been looking forward to, so we can start going back out into conservation areas to do our training. With respect to the hunters, I don't go out during that time. I don't want to scare their deer away. Or there are some smiteful, or I guess you could say spiteful, that's probably the word I'm looking for, hunters who may take some pop shots at a canine for being out in their hunting area. So I don't want to risk her life or disrespect the hunters, so this is the only time of the year that I don't go out into conservation areas, which today would be awesome, honestly, with all the rain and the warm temperatures. I bet we could find plenty good mushrooms, but that's just going to have to wait. Now eventually I might be able to start going out at this time to certain conservation areas that don't allow rifles, because there's only some are just bows only. And I'm looking for some that just don't allow hunting, so we can still go during this time of the year. but definitely want to also make sure we have what's it called, high visibility vests and harnesses, just in case. So she's hit the 5 minutes. Soaking to him. You still soaking? So she's sniffing around, as you can see there. Zoek nu to him. Goed te zoek. Er nu to him. Goed te hun er. Amen. Alright guys, I'm going to continue her training. Everyone have yourself a beautiful day. Amen.